Hello everyone, and welcome to this video on unit origami and how to fold a ninja throwing star. So there you go, that's what it looks like, and that's what we're going to be folding. Now, unlike the last unit origami we did, the box, which we folded 6 identical pieces, for this ninja throwing star we're going to only be folding 2 pieces, and they're going to be folded as a mirror to each other. So I'm going to start with 2 sheets of paper, and the initial folds are going to be the same as what I did with the box origami, the unit origami that we made a box out of. And so what we're going to do is just fold the piece of paper in half into a rectangle. And this is the same. Obviously, there's no mirror to this. And then we're going to open it. So we have a valley fold, and then we're going to fold this line, this edge of the piece of paper, right on this valley fold here. Basically what we're doing is we're shrinking the piece of paper in half lengthwise. Now if you get online and look this up on YouTube, most of the people actually cut the piece of paper in half so that they have a piece that is this size. The problem with that is it's not true origami, because you can't cut or rip or tear or do anything like that with the paper for it to be true origami. Alright, so I did that with the yellow piece. I'm going to do the same thing with the blue piece. Fold it in half. This paper is definitely on the extremely cheap side. I got it. It came from one of those sales that you see outside the bookstores where they sell stuff, and the book with the paper was cheaper than origami paper by itself, and now I know why, because the paper is not all that great. Alright, so I'm doing the same thing with both pieces, folding these outsides into the center and making sure that I fold it in half. Everything fits. Okay, so now that I have these 2 pieces, I want them to be mirrors of each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the side that opens facing each other like this. And what I'm going to do with that, once I have that, now remember, it's very important that everything mirrors. I need a line down the center of this thing for folding later on. So what I'm going to do is just fold this up in half. I'm going to do this to both of them and just create a crease so I know where the center is. And as you can see, because this is cheap paper, it actually made a little triangle there. Suppose I could say my folding wasn't good also, but I like to blame it on the paper actually. Alright, so here we go. That's folded. Okay, so now I have 2 lines down the center. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top inside corner of both of these and fold them down so I have a 45-degree line going across here. So I'm going to take the yellow one first. I'm going to fold that down to the side, increase it, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the inside corner for the blue and fold that down into the outside also. Again, making sure that it's as straight as possible. This paper is going to be the end of me, I think. Alright, close enough. Okay, so now we have 2 mirror images. These are folded out. Now on the bottom, we are going to do just the opposite. We are going to fold the outside corners in. So I fold the outside one in on the blue, and the outside one in on the yellow. Perfect. So as you can see, I have 2 mirrored images of these foldings like this. Now what I'm going to do is the top, I'm going to take the outside, just like we did on the bottom, and I'm going to fold the outside in, making a diagonal from here to here, from this corner all the way to my center line. Making sure it falls right on that line And you can flip it over. So this is what it should look like. And if we flip it over, you can see that these two are lined up exactly. So that's good. And I'm going to do the same thing with the yellow. So I took the outside, and I folded it in. So I'm going to take the outside of this one and do the same thing and fold it in right on to the line that we folded when we folded this piece in half. This is definitely shows that good origami paper is much better than poor paper. All right, so as you can see, if I can try to hold this down because it wants to unfold itself, we still have two mirrors of each other. So I took the outside and folded it in. So now I'm going to take the inside edge and fold it out for both of these. So I'm going to fold the blue one out like this. Make sure I crease it nice and hard so hopefully it stays together. All right, and I'm going to take the yellow one and fold the yellow one inside out. Like that. So now I have two mirrored images, the yellow and the blue. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the yellow one and I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to turn it so it looks like this. So just the yellow one, turn the yellow one over, not the blue one. Now I'm going to turn the blue one 90 degrees, just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this over the top of this. So I'm going to lay the blue one over the top of the yellow one, just like that. All right, so now I'm going to take, now that I have this, I'm going to take the right on this crease. I'm going to fold this this yellow up like this. And right on the crease, I'm going to fold this yellow down, just like that. Okay, then I'm going to turn the whole thing over. I'm going to do the same thing with the blue. Now you got to make sure that you can actually do that fold. So I'm going to fold the blue right on the line, and I'm going to fold it on this side. You might have to rotate it a little bit so that it fits. I'm going to fold the blue right on the line, like that. All right, now if you look, if I unfold this, the yellow, it doesn't matter which one you unfold, there's actually a little hole, just like when we did the box origami. I'm going to stick that tip in the hole. I'm going to unfold this yellow one and stick it in the hole. So now the yellow side is complete. Flip it over. If I unfold this blue, as you can see, there's a hole right there. But as you can tell, this paper is, again, is not folding very well. All right, so I unfold it and I stick it in the hole. And then I do the same thing for this piece. There should be a hole right there I can stick it into. And then when I'm done, gotta crease it down some. I have a throwing star, and it will actually fly through the air, and it's pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not going to stick into anything, but you can throw these. You need to be careful. Obviously, these points are still sharp, and if you hit someone in the eye, it would hurt, but you can throw this, and it will fly pretty straight. Well, there you have it, a ninja throwing star made with unit origami. See you next time. Good luck folding.